situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women don't get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why I would have to use to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you got, I'm pretty sure it's handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. Now, if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and then women know they're such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the truck stop.
All day. That's right. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver, bitch. I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, "Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel, best show on Sunday." I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
I'm gonna have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement. Leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building. Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
Well, we got 3 of us in the building, man. Am I doing the?
Where Miles and 50 at?
Back off the camera a little bit. See, back it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm backing the fuck up best I can.
No, not you. Not you. The joint.
He's saying you got us too close.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay. You mean back up from that part? Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
I got this. Oh, my bad. Okay, shit. Fuck you, Zach. All right. Well, I guess. Do you know if check and see if Miles coming in or whatever?
Yeah,
Miles already said he coming 10 minutes late. He texted the group.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. Okay. So let's go around the room. I guess we'll start the show anyway. Guys, got a question? Please put a Q. We got to wait for the lines to be open in about 10 minutes. So let's go ahead. I guess the bad boy to dating game. I'm not going to say the bad boy to dating. Dean wins, man. Before I do this, I want to say, hey guys, get y'all ask your questions and all that. Put a Q, ask your questions, and lines will be open. And I want to pass it to our only pickup artist in the group. Mr. Cario.
He's a pickup artist.
the only I guess he was called a pickup artist and shit. Oh, man, motherfuckers don't know what the fuck is
Nah,
going.
man, we not pickup artists over here, bro. But listen, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure that you guys, go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, managerskillset.com, demandmindset.com, Mr1950.com, go to all the .coms. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Last but not least, Zach, you got it, buddy. What's up, man?
Hey, ladies, there's a rumor that the best coochie eaters got gray in their beard. So, what's up? What's up? K-Zach at 20 at the Return of Manhood, managerskillset.com. Men, here's how to move on after a breakup. Let's get it.
All right, well, let's get it. All right, so let's go ahead and play the audio. We don't have video. Go and play the audio clip. Zach, do you want to say anything before we play the audio, sir?
I just want to say, when people hear this clip, they're going to think we exaggerate. They're going to think we're embellishing. But they don't know how sincere we really are when we say the shit that we say. Let's get it.
Yeah, we can't get... Oh, man, hold on. Wait, give me a second. I got to do something different. Hold on, I got to do something different. I got to do something different because it's forcing... Hold on. It's forcing the video. Hold on a second. Just keep... Zach, let's talk a little bit about it. Let me go ahead and do something. Doing something. Just talk about it real quick. Go ahead and talk about it. Hold on a second.
No, this is what I want guys to understand. Because Steve, we did the show, I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
And the young lady, one of the young ladies that was in the chat, we was talking about like men shouldn't be brokenhearted after a breakup. And I was talking about I ain't never had my heart broke. And she made the comment somewhere along the lines of, we're grown-ups. Let's be honest. It's okay to admit that you've had your heart broken. You guys are lying. And I'm like, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. Like, you don't know who the fuck I is. Right? So I just want to understand. And I said this, I want guys to understand, right? I have feelings too, right? I care, right? But here's the reality though. I care more about myself. So that's a fact. So here's the thing. Most breakups don't happen abruptly, meaning there are signs that the relationship is in jeopardy of ending, right? The problem with a lot of guys are you keep trying to hold on to something that doesn't want to be held on to. So me, I get my mind right. So I already anticipate the end of something. So when it ends, you can be disappointed that maybe shit didn't work out the way you anticipated, or maybe it ended in a way that wasn't, real cool and shit. But to be heartbroken over a woman, I can't fathom that. I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, Lakar, you got it, and I got the audio ready to go. So
okay, we do the audio. Let's do the audio first. Let's go.
Let's bring him in. Always late. It's always like always late people. I always tell people.
You gotta remember, man. It's 9:08 over here, dog. And this ain't. Like, dog, my bad, dog. Hey, and also, man, I can't go without my, otherwise I got kryptonite on me, dog. Kryptonite, man. I gotta.
I want y'all to know that nigga 50 got a cup of coffee creamer with a dash of coffee in it.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, it don't matter, man. I just. Hey, sugar free too. Hey, sugar free.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. All right. Anyway, 50, you want to say today while you sip on your sugar free mocha?
Now, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate the panel, man. Check y'all brothers out every week, man. Man, I hear a lot of game given away for free, man. A lot.
That's a fact.
That's whole lot of game given away for free.
I am very guilty of this. I'm
dead serious, dog. I done heard Zag this weekend. It's crazy that people don't. I don't think they understand how much we actually give away.
Right.
And then they complain about the things we charge. But shout out to the Silverback, because we don't have complaints.
Silverback. Exactly. What did you say about guys with a beard, gray in their hair? What'd you say about them?
I said that men with gray in their beards are the best coochie eaters.
Oh, hey, man, I don't want to accept that title because I'm a hygiene nigga. Now I'll do it, but you gotta be my bitch.
I feel you.
I gotta know what left turn you make when you're walking. You understand me? I gotta know what's going on.
I second that. I am not a random coochie eater, bro. No,
some niggas eat it in the club. They eat it in the club and shit.
See, what I heard is is the juices from the pussy that makes the hairs gray.
Oh, if you turn my shit that color, nigga, I'll stop altogether, nigga. You cannot be that potent. Y'all niggas is wild.
Nah, some of these hoes got that acid pussy. They don't drink no water. Like, yeah.
All right, Miles, can we go and
hey, shout out to look.
Shout out to my nigga.
Look. Look, if the pussy's too pungent, you're gonna have to use the finger to get to the G spot. But either way, get the silverback seduction candle, man. I'm literally out of. I'm just re-ing up now. I got bars curing in the dungeon, so I'm re-ing up now. That's why I ain't got no soap on me. But yeah, man, stay tuned for the soap and stay tuned for the shea butter too coming. It's just. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to your boy. And grateful to be here, man. Shout out to the panel. Respect to my brothers. Respect to the chat. Respect to the callers. And let's get it.
All right. So I guess we back in it now.
Shea butter, huh? Yeah, that's some sexy shit.
Yes, sir.
And now the lines are open. So we're going to play the clip real quick. Let's play the audio clip and let's go into it about breakups. Here we go.
Jerry.
Yes?
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, that's okay.
What?
No, it's fine. No problem. I'll meet somebody else. Sure. See, things always even out for me. Huh? It's fine. Anyway, it's been really nice dating you for a while. And, good luck. You'll be coming around.
All right. So,
look, this is what guys got to understand, especially when it comes to comedy. There's always a little truth in comedy.
Facts.
Always. Mm-hmm. Right. So, what guys got to understand is, and he said it, things always even out for me. When you're gamed up, things always even out. You're never without.
Yeah.
You're never without. So, if a woman wants to leave, and this is my thing, right? Me wanting to be with a woman is contingent upon her wanting to be with me. The moment she no longer wants to be there, I no longer want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? So good luck to you. But y'all
I don't hold a bitch captive.
No.
She has options, and she's exercising her option when she's informed me that she's no longer want to show up to work.
Oh, I love that.
So, if you don't want to show up to work, then I don't have any room at my establishment. You know what I mean? So, hey, and more power to you, because I wish you nothing but the best on your endeavors. And I hope I've taught you a valuable lesson when you leave.
Yeah.
That work needs to happen in order to grab someone similar to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I really love it because it's like you said, you know what? Hey, look, you know what? I left you better than what I found you. You've been educated. You've been elevated. You go out there and be somebody. And you know what? The door. Hey, look, if you want to crawl your ass back, because I'm never going. You don't have to worry about. I'm not going to run behind you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to bother you or anything like that. I'm going to keep that shit pushing. They already know we're going to keep it pushing, moving. And you know what? Their minds cannot handle that. That's what I'm saying. It breaks their. I always say algorithm in their reality, because they're expecting, well, please, I'm sorry. What can I do to make it work out? And all. Listen, if you don't want to be with greatness, then greatness is going to move the fuck on and not give a fuck.
Facts. And the phone lines are open, guys. 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. The part I like about it is the fact that in the clip, Seinfeld's character was focused on himself. You understand? Because what was the first thing he said? He said, things always even out for me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to break up with me? I'm good. Because guys be messaging me all the time to my Miles. I just went through this breakup and I don't know what to do and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, the only reason why you think breakups are bad is because you focused on the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You're focused on the female. If you were focused on yourself, you would realize that you're not losing anything. She is making space. She is making space for someone new and better. You understand? Because look, here's how breakups work. You go through a relationship. Throughout the course of that relationship, you learn shit about yourself. You understand? You learn the shit you tolerate, the shit you don't tolerate. You learn new things to add to your repertoire. You learn new things to add to your program. So check this out. We're not answering any anonymous calls. So anonymous, fuck off. So check this out. As you continue to grow, what happens is I'm at another level. It's time for you to leave now. So now you're making space for me to it's kind of like a company. You know, let's get back to the company analogy, right? You came into this company and we worked, we produced, we made money. We got a whole new client base. We're making more money than we was making last year. And you don't want to work here anymore? No problem. Because when I met you, our client base was 10 people. Our client base is now 25 people. So guess what? I need a new employee that knows how to work with a client base of 25. So you can leave. Remember, things always even out for me. I'm only worried about my company. Employees are going to come and go. What's important is my company. You understand? And how the business continues to move forward. So please, by all means, take your punk ass out, because I got resumes upon resumes waiting to fill that fucking spot in the office. You heard me?
Yeah, I would say too. I think the problem is the reason why guys have a hard time when they break up is because men have relationships or are doing relationships like women. So a lot of guys, what they do is that they're in a relationship and they're 100% in it emotionally. And so the thing is that you can have those emotions there because you care about the women and all this other stuff, which makes sense. But at the same time, there's part of you that still has to be out of that mindset. You see what I'm saying? Just like a job, you got to be a boss in your relationship. The boss knows that employees will come and go. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't act like an employee that's getting fired. You got to act like a boss that just needs to know that he got to replace. You see what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is.
Look, you know what? Whenever I hear that a guy is in the midst of a breakup or a divorce, I just tell him, congratulations.
Me too.
Welcome to the new you. This is a new beginning.
Right. So we got 440. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help? 440.
440 going
once. 440 going twice. All right.
Hey, so hey, have y'all heard of this thing? This relates to this. Have y'all heard of this thing called gray divorce? Have y'all heard that shit?
Gray divorce. Nah, what's that?
It's called gray divorce. So I just found out yesterday on fucking TikTok. You know, I don't be knowing no shit like this, but so it's about someone has been with somebody for super long and then they divorce late in their 50s. And it's like a trend. So I'm doing a video on it now. I'm preparing it now to do a video on it. But it's crazy. It's crazy that so many people are complaining in regards of divorcing that late in life. Like they're complaining as if there's a problem. I read this story about this man, and he was with this woman for about 68 or 69 years.
Damn.
And then they was both in their 90s, right? And he found out that she had cheated on him when he was like about in her 40s. And this nigga divorced her, nigga, immediately. this nigga's in his 90s. He divorced her immediately and made sure he took his last name from her. So the nigga was standing on business that late in life. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you supposed to be lower than me your entire existence. I'm not excusing this shit. So these motherfuckers out here, if y'all put in TikTok gray divorce, my nigga, you'll see a whole lot of niggas on there crying. Nigga. I'm talking about nigga, the videos I got, nigga crying. Nigga, you know what it is? Barely over 50 though.
But 50, you know what it is? They thought they was gonna grow old together. They thought they was gonna have matching burial plots. They thought she was official. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me say something. This is what people gotta understand. Look, for everyone's parents or grandparents or great grandparents who made it to the end and they were still together, good for them. But the reality of it is, most people, you're not going to be in a relationship or a marriage quite that long. That's just the reality of things. your life is going to be a revolving door for women, you need to accept that.
Especially if you ain't got no game.
Right.
If you ain't got no game, you're going to continue to be somebody's doormat. And they're going to continue to rub their feet up on you, and they're going to get the fuck up out of there. And until your value is all about you and your life is about you, then you're not going to have people to stop through. They're going to want to stay and kick their feet up, you know what I mean? And enjoy life with you, you know what I mean? So you got to remember, I got a dope life. I got a dope journey coming up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? My pathway to success is fucking fly.
Yep.
And they want to get in. They want to be in the passenger seat, man. And roll with a nigga. You know what I mean?
Hey, did we read this super chat? Mutabazi, $5 Canadian. He said, respect to the panel. He says, how can mental toughness to survive life's challenges? And then he also says, Mr. 1950, when do the I'm Him shirts drop? Can't wait to grab them.
This Saturday.
This
got
Saturday?
it all. I got it this Saturday.
That's what's up.
Yep. I got mock-ups. I got mock-ups coming out Wednesday, so you're gonna see a lot of it. Ain't just I'm Him. It's a whole lot of t-shirts, man. Ready.
I need that gold. I need that gold silverback joint. That's what I need, man. The one,
and I gotta send April these candles, man. So hey, we'll talk after. I gotta yeah. Most definitely.
Oh, this is how.
Yeah, no, we got a call real quick, but go ahead.
No, let's go.
All right, so 339, you are on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 339. Yo, I just called in.
Phone lines or something?
I called in a minute ago and I checked it and it worked.
So this is what I would say right quick before we get another call. The way I look at it is I'm always on an incline in life. I'm always growing. I'm always evolving. I'm always maturing. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't understand what's going on with the other calls.
Yeah. So the fact that I'm always evolving, growing, and maturing, if a woman wants to leave, I just look at it as she can't keep up.
Facts.
She ain't meant to take that journey with me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what happens too a lot of times. So for you guys out there, there's times where you break up with a chick or shit, don't go how you want it to go. The relationship is ending. And there's times where it's obvious that, it's going to happen. Cause let's say you cheated on her. So you fucked it up or whatever, or, it was something that was like, y'all was on some domestic violence shit and it just kind of was going in that direction. But there are the times where, the breakup is happening or the girl breaks up with you or is going down a path, but you're kind of confused. You're like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know what's going on. Why is she acting funny? Like, why is things different? What happened? And so a lot of times what happens is in those situations, right? 9 times out of 10, it's another dude. You understand what I'm saying? And then what happened is that the woman, what she'll do is she'll, and this is a tactic women do so that that you will break up with them. So what women will do is women will start acting funny or acting different or being in some form or fashion in some type of way to make you hate them so that you will break up because they don't want to be the bad guy. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that's why she's acting funny, because she wants you to cut it off so she could go do her other thing with other dude or just to leave the situation. So you have to understand that. So you're sitting there wondering like, yo, why is she acting this way? Why is she being so negative? Why this and why that? And she's being that way because she wants to break up, but she wants you to do it because she don't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be very aware that type of shit will happen. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so it says, why do most marriages not last forever if being married is the social common norm? So nothing's forever. I don't know why people talk like that. Like, so nothing's forever. Somebody's going to die, and it's going to end, regardless of it. But also, it's your mindset right there, right? If you are believing that everything is forever, then you're going to be disappointed, right? Like, I don't believe everything is forever. So if it happens for my forever, I'm solid with that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you create your own norm also, right? So if social common norm is your life, you're a loser. Ooh. Because you are following whoever else's program instead of your own.
You know, that's what bothers me. Why are y'all okay, how many times do we tell you over here, this is the only place outside of this everybody else thinks about other people? Why do you give a fuck why shit doesn't last. Why do you care about another man's marriage?
Right.
I mean, this is exactly what 50's saying. This is what's wrong with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all in everybody's pockets and everybody's houses and all other shit, and you ain't even in your own house worrying about other people's marriage. Motherfucker, you can't even get a woman. So what? Okay, if you can't even get a woman, why do you give a fuck about marriage? Fuck it. It doesn't.
Let me say this. Let me say this. This is what guys got to understand. Number one, long-term relationships, marriages, it takes work. You know what I'm saying? It takes work. But not only that, people got to understand that as two individuals, a lot of times you're constantly evolving independent of each other.
Yeah.
And the relationship can't keep up.
Yeah.
So what happens is what you guys had in common or what made you compatible at the age of 30 is no longer the case at the age of 35 or 40. That's just the reality of life and dealing with people.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Jesse says, why do a woman say she don't know nothing about you and need to talk to you before going on a date?
Oh my God.
They show the age when they use that letter U. You see that letter U in there? You know them motherfuckers. Well, I hope.
Why
is like
why do a woman say why do
a woman say she don't be enough about you?
That means she don't like you, Jesse. That's all that means.
You know what I'm saying?
You're weird. You know what? I said this yesterday on the Manhood is a Skill Set show, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, by the way, every Saturday. Right? I said this. Once you reach a certain level of game, you will never ask why again.
Yeah, for real. That's for real.
Yeah,
matter. Once you understand game, none of that shit matters. Because if a bitch ain't saying yes and I'll be there, I don't give a fuck what she talking about.
Right.
So I don't have to ask why. Why does a woman say that? What?
Crazy. Oh man.
And I'll say this about like relationships and marriages and shit. 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. Guys, call in. I don't know why I'm hearing y'all, but please call in. Yeah, I'll say this, man. We have to realize that a lot of people are not on point. The average person in the world is not on point. So when it comes to a quality relationship and the consistencies and especially if you are a guy that has consistencies and standards, there's a lot of fucking females out there that are not ready. They are not ready, bro. It's bitches out there that can't even ride dick for more than 5 minutes at a time.
Two minutes at a time.
They got them bad knees.
Yo, they got this
bad knees and shit. Them joints.
So we could forget about her showing up on time to dates. We could forget about her having an organized enough life to fucking have her mother or her sister or the babysitter watch the fucking kids so y'all could go out on a date. We could forget about her making sure she got her hair and nails done. We could forget about her fucking taking care of all her responsibilities so she could fucking show up for you as a woman in your life. Look, guys, every guy on this panel, we got lives we gotta do content, and we still gotta do all the other shit in our lives. And we got schedules, we got standards, we got things that gotta get done. So imagine a bitch coming into our lives and she on some bullshit talking about, ooh, could you send me an Uber?
Right.
Wait, bitch, you ain't got your own car? You don't understand how to deal with the responsibility of a car note? You don't have your kids in order? You don't have your life in order? Oh, could you help me pay my rent? Wait, bitch. You don't have your money in order where you could pay your rent on your own? Yo, guys, understand this. The more on point you are, you're minimizing the pool of bitches with every evolution of your masculine identity. Understand that shit.
Yeah, I think Jesse, you got real Jelly. I think you're 15 years old. You had to call into the show.
Yeah, call in, man. What is going on?
You know,
hey, is this another Jesse question?
Yeah, but I'm just saying
the nigga is struggling in life.
Look,
I didn't even talk to the nigga, man, but he's struggling.
You got
Go ahead, Steve. My bad. Go ahead.
Hey, Jesse, you have a minute to call in, and we're kicking you out because you sound like a 15-year-old kid. So you need to call in, and you got 1 minute. I got to get you out of the room. This is for adults, man. Not for kids.
Lucario, I appreciate how hard you go in the paint for that whole look shit. You do joints about because for whatever reason,
hold on.
guys,
are you complimenting Lucario?
No. But when you do content about guys worried about looks,
we got to make sure we say that. You was like, I enjoy you and your looks thing. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, bro. I didn't know what was up, dog.
Oh wait, put up Jermaine G's comment at 12:20 or 12:30 or 11:30. He said, "Miles, are you dating single moms?"
You damn right. I'm dating women that have kids.
But let me make my point real quick. Guys, for whatever reason, they always think when a woman is not interested, the first thing they go to is how they look. They never take into account their behaviors in a moment. Guys really act like how they behave when interacting with a woman is not taken into account by the woman.
Right. Jermaine, I need you to, Jermaine, we'll give you a minute to call in because number one, not only are you disrespectful to people trying to help you, but we need you to call in and explain to us why you give a fuck what Miles is doing and what he's not doing. So you got a minute to call in.
He's on that red pill shit. He's
you got a minute to call in. Though. Have you disrespect people, this motherfucker.
He's on that red. You know what's funny about these dudes? They don't actually live in real life. Like, you know, when you're getting older, right, and you meet women, you might meet some women with some kids. You understand what I'm saying? So
you're gonna meet a lot of them,
right? You know what I mean? So I understand this thing where these dudes be like, "Yo, you can't talk to single mothers." I'm like, "Nigga, live in reality. It's called Earth. You know, on Earth there are that's like, and this is the thing. What a lot of these guys, what they do is because they listen to red pill bullshit.
Yeah,
they always think because a woman is a single mom that there's something wrong with her. But check this out. A woman could have been married, a nice woman. Her fucking husband could have got killed or some shit, or he did some fuck shit, is in jail or whatever, and now she's a single mom. So now you're acting like there's something wrong with her because of the particular circumstance. And I'm like, these dudes are goofy. It's insane.
Well, let me say this.
Also,
Well, let me say this real quick. Just because a woman is a single mother, because guys equate women having kids with making bad decisions, which is dumb as fuck. Because in many cases, these women were actually in relationships or even married, and the shit didn't work out for whatever reason. Now, I'm not saying that the woman isn't culpable for her role in the demise of the relationship, but she was. Now, if she's out here having one night stands, unprotected sex, and popping out babies with niggas she just met, that's different. Right. But she's in a relationship, you know, I'm not gonna look down at a woman because of that shit, because the relationship didn't work out. What y'all got?
Yeah, and I'm gonna even go further. I'm gonna say if a woman is made to lead, and most of these men will say, I mean, made to follow. If they're made to follow, then why is it that you complain about her following bad leadership? So if you think about it, if a woman with whatever presence of a man she's in, you got to remember there's good leaders and bad leaders. She follows a bad leader, and she has this responsibility because of these bad leadership that she had. She followed this leader. This is her human, this is her nature. So if we expect women to be followers, why do we condemn them for following bad leadership? That's what's crazy to me, right? Like, if you think about it, like when they're in the presence of a man, it's not too many of us. So when they're finally in the presence of a man, they understand that who they had was terrible leadership. If they date 5 men and all 5 of them are terrible leaders, every single one of them, and then they meet one of us and they're like, man, what is this? 5 of those men have led me to astray. We won't, as men, say, you know what? Those men are terrible leaders. This is why she made those decisions. It's crazy.
You know, the thing is too. Go ahead, Zach. I'll go after you. Go ahead, Zach.
No. Let me just say this real quick. If you are now, guys can date single mothers or not date. I don't give a fuck what you niggas do. Just stop complaining. But I will say this: if you are a man in your 20s and you're dating women your age, yes, more than likely you're going to be able to come across women that are childless. But once you get to your 30s, 40s, and beyond, and you're dating women your age, there's a 50-50 chance you're going to run into a woman that has a child. That's just a reality.
Okay. Yep. All right, so we got 908. You're on live with the Real Game 3 panel. Name 8 City. How can we help you?
Hey, how y'all doing, man? This is Nate, 44, calling out of Sugar Land, Texas, man.
Sugar Land, Texas, man. All right, what's up? What's going on with you? 44. What's going on, bro?
You already.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Man, I got a question for my dog, Mr. 1950.
What is it, man? What's happening?
Yeah, my dog, hey, 1950, man. I watch you, man. Yo, you remind me of the cats I used to play football with, man. Them boys is dogs, man. We got on that field. We handle our business, man. That's why I want to direct this question specifically for you, because you a dog, man.
Okay.
All right, man. My question is 1950. How do you tell your partner, yours, that, they need to give up what they doing, because what they doing ain't paying the bills. It ain't taking care of they responsibility the way they supposed to, but at the same time, your partner, he passionate about this. So how do you tell your partner he needs to change lanes and switch over?
Yeah.
What he doing ain't working for him.
Yeah, so
without offending him.
Oh no, you don't care about offending. You can never care about offending, right? You know what I mean? Like you got to be a man. So the only time that I would say something to any of the homies, if I see if it's something their lifestyle affecting their kids. So, and the reason why I do that is because sometimes, men need to find out their own self. I mean, if he's coming to me for advice, I'm gonna let him know. But other than that, I can give two fucks. Like I love my niggas, right? I love my peoples that we grew up with, but my behavior mirrors success. My behavior mirrors greatness. I'm a winner. And if you want to win, holla at me, right? But I'm not going to go out my way. You got to remember, I'm 46 years old. Most of the homies I deal with are around my age. So you got to remember, those men, they have their own theory of life. So as long as they're not reckless and ruining, like I'm not going to ever be around a man that's going to hit their woman, ever, right? I ain't going to be around a man that's going to abuse kids or do anything disrespectful to kids, because these are my moral standards. But outside of that, bro, I probably won't say nothing to him, because the whole purpose of manhood is understanding self. Like, and if they obviously understand themselves, and I'm going to assume that by the way they live in their lives, man. You know what I mean? That's how I get out.
Yeah, but I want to ask you, Carl, why do you give a fuck? Caller, why do you give a fuck? Because you're acting like he's your child. No, listen, big dog. I got you. You're acting like he's your child or some shit. Fuck him. If he wants to do what he wants to do, you gotta let him do it. You guys gotta stop this worrying about other people's shit and start making it about yourself. Fuck all these motherfuckers. If your boy is doing what he wants to do, that's what he wants to. He's a grown ass man. You have no right to tell him what he shouldn't do, except what he's doing, or tell him to fuck off. But you can't change him. That's not your right. That's not your responsibility. And if you're listening to 1950, you shouldn't even be asking that question.
Caller, real quick. Let me say this, caller, real quick.
All right,
Oftentimes, hold on, caller, real quick. Let me say this. A lot of times, unsolicited advice is usually met with someone disagreeing with it. Most people aren't ready for the truth, right? So a lot of times when you're telling them about themselves, you're putting a mirror up to them, and they don't like what they see. So they're gonna dislike you or hate you because you told them something about themselves that basically put them in a reality they don't want to look at.
Yeah, leave that motherfucker alone.
Caller, go ahead.
Hey, 1950, man. Yo, I wanna thank you for that advice. You gave me some real solid advice, like the big dog you is, man. You never disappoint. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I really call the person I'm talking about is Steve. Steve need to give up that YouTube, man, because that shit ain't no goddamn.
Nigga trolling. That nigga, I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. This nigga Steve done touched more lives.
That's crazy.
This nigga done touched more lives, nigga, than any person that I know. I mean, nigga, I'm trying to tell a lot of you men don't understand. Like, you niggas,
that is weird.
I mean, what it is, dog.
That's homosexual, dog.
Yeah, but not just that, dog. It's what it is, dog. It's I'm telling you, when people look at other people, sometimes they think that lifestyle is unattainable. So a lot of times when they see Steve that don't give a fuck about nothing, they're like, nigga, this can't be real. Like there's no nigga like this that I know that don't give a fuck. This nigga will cut his own mama off if she tripping. Right?
That's crazy.
Me too though. But I would tell you most men think that's unachievable. So when you come on here and display it, it looks different, and a lot of people don't like that, dog.
That's crazy. That's just
there's a psychological thing where they look at like our numbers on YouTube and shit like that, and then they look at somebody like Steve and be like, wow, they don't have a lot of numbers, and he's still being mean.
Exactly.
Worried about getting more subscribers and having more friends and making more people like him. How could Steve be so mean? And he doesn't have 1 million subscribers like that. That's crazy. And so they try to deflect and project their fears on Steve. Right. If I was like that and only had a couple hundred, or a couple thousand, whatever I got, and this, that, and the third, I would be trying to be nice to everyone. So I get 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So, so when they see it, they're like, how does this work? He's being mean. He's saying what's on his mind without giving a fuck about people's feelings, and he's still surviving. Yo, let me tell y'all something. In Miami, Steve paid for all them fucking steaks.
Exactly. That's all I understand about these dudes. You know what's funny to me? I'm like, how stupid are people? This is seriously, guys. I want you guys to understand something. You have to be concerned about how dumb you are. Like, seriously, like, you have to think about this for a second. Steve has been doing this for decades. You think Steve could do this for decades? Steve been doing this before YouTube. So how can somebody do this for this long and not be successful at it? Wouldn't Steve need to be working at McDonald's or some shit or doing something else? This is what you guys got to understand. Like, you got to be smart. You got to critically think. Right. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Well, let's get the critical thinking right here. This gentleman right here, he says, Freddie P says, does dating women in their 30s or late 20s, is it difficult as a 40-plus-year-old man? But I talk about average busted at. Okay, but caller, listen. Again, why are you looking at other men's pockets and what they're doing to determine your self-worth? Guys, y'all got it. This doesn't make sense.
Well, first of all, go ahead.
Go ahead, Dale.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, y'all got to stop with this trying to differentiate "quote unquote" busted or ugly women and good-looking women. It's the same shit. You understand? There's no difference between a woman that looks good or a woman that you think is busted. It's the same fucking thing. There is no fact that a woman. Listen, I've seen dudes, and this is the funny part, because this is what happens, right? I have a guy that'll call me or a guy that I'm coaching or whatever, and he'll be like, yo, man, there's this girl I'm seeing, she's so bad, blah, blah, blah. And he'll send me a picture. And I look at the girl and I'm like, nigga.
Well,
this is who you think it.
I done said a nigga a lot of times.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, this is who you think, but I don't say that because that's who he think is bad. I think she's regular, like mad regular. You understand? But on the flip side, he might think who I think is bad is mad regular. So that's what I'm to tell you guys, that whatever is bad to you, but it doesn't really exist. It's just a projection of your own mind. So y'all got to get out that bullshit. But also with the whole thing about, you said, does dating women in their 30s or late 20s difficult for 40 plus? No, it's not. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is that just like the looks thing, it's the same thing with the age thing. Now, the age thing just could be a slight different thing based on a woman's experience in life, but she's still a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, I just dropped this video. Go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. If you're in your 40s and while you were in your 20s, you had trouble dating women in their 20s, if you were in your 30s and you had trouble dating women in their 20s and 30s, chances are in your 40s, you're still going to have the same difficulties. But it's not about the age. It's about the fact that women don't fuck with you like that. No matter what age you got
no fucking game.
I just dropped a video this last week on my channel in regards of older men talking to like early 20s. Like they out here taking over, right? Like, and they taking over because excuse me, one of the things I was saying is that a lot of these men actually go and actually talk to women in real life, in real time.
Yeah.
And a lot of our age group, man, that was our thing. We wasn't swiping left or right.
Right.
They got a lot of online dating warriors out here that think they are just the top motherfucking stuff because they can put their picture up and then they can talk to a woman on the back end. See, when you are in person and you go up and you're coming from anywhere on the planet up on them and you get at them and make them think about, man, this is the best choice I've ever had in my life right here. This guy, I can't wait to call him. Hey, when you leave that lasting impression in person, all this little online stuff and all that, man, I'm telling you, you all are weak if you can't go outside and perform. I don't care what it is, dog.
You know what? And the thing, Freddie, I see you're saying, but again, you're talking to old heads right here who don't have any trouble with women, any trouble with 20s, 30s, 40s, or whatever. And what you're doing, unfortunately, is you're making an excuse by saying because your metabolism go down if you choose to, athleticism and all the other things, but
metabolism,
right? But you're not
brought it up.
Yeah, but right. I know you brought it up, but you're not looking at the mentality of the game because you're not a student of the game. You're not thinking about your mindset. It's your mindset that's the problem. It's not your age. It's your mindset, young man.
And then, dude, we're not. Look, let me just say this to these guys, man. I don't think they really understand, man. All that other stuff, man, and the athleticism, metabolism. What is all this shit? I mean, I'm gonna tell you, man. When your mind is right, man, I don't give a fuck if I was in a lark, nigga, in a wheelchair, my nigga. Like, nigga, this mouthpiece is smooth and it twinkle her soul, my nigga. She will do whatever I want her to do. You know what I mean? So I don't understand, nigga. I don't know how you niggas don't get the fact that we're telling you who you are as a man. The woman will fucking follow you if you believe in yourself and your plan. You know what I mean?
Let me say this. He says something at the end. He says, just asking, does the game on average still get most younger women? He's making it about the women.
He's about
the game. Yeah. The game has nothing to do with women. See, this is what guys think. If I learn game, all the women who never wanted me will all of a sudden want me now. That's not the way that shit works.
I need to know how old you are. Because if you in your 20s asking questions like this, then I know you struggling already.
This is crazy.
Because these niggas, imagine what a loser mentality these niggas have, that they're worried about shit that's gonna happen in the next 3 decades. Right now, you're worried right now about what's going. It's like,
miles in other people's pocket. Look, still in other.
He said, I'm approaching 30s and I see older guys at young spots with was that Beijing beards to cover gray. Oh, okay. And Justin Young, etc. I see them doing their thing and also getting rejected,
covering their beard color.
Here's the thing. But 50, the fact that he's studying a man's beard to know if it's fake or not. Why are you looking at that man like that?
Why y'all looking at? Why do y'all look at men like y'all love them? This is something weird. And like watching his beard, seeing if it's colored.
You know what's crazy? I was when we was in Miami. I was around these niggas, Zag, and all these niggas, and I couldn't even tell you what these niggas had on. Not one thing. I'm just gonna keep it all on, dog. I don't even know what these niggas had on, what they were doing with themselves, nigga. I just was talking to them, nigga. But every one of us was in our own world, my nigga, around each other.
Right. I made a video, even how we were walking. I was showing them we
wasn't even close. We wasn't even close to nigga.
We walked up, when someone broke off, we kept moving. I mean, it was.
Hey, and I want to point this out too. I'll forget. I remember I said this in the car, man. In the truck. I was like, nigga, we was deciding where we was going, and I said, dog, we'll never decide. There's too many alpha men in this car, my nigga. Because nigga, we was really. I said, nigga, just park. We might as well just park and go. Let's just go find out. Because nigga, I was like, none of us in this car are going to take the back seat to another nigga. So we might as well just park the vehicle and go find life, nigga. I remember we was over there by that park. That's when we found that parking lot, and we just said, fuck it, let's just go walk, man, because this ain't working out.
Yeah. Hey, LaCar's about to pop the
Oh
shit.
yeah, Steve ran up on me in April. I was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga?"
Oh yeah, up in the little joint, huh?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga coming?"
Because you look down, you look down at him. You was like, "Nigga, who is this little nigga? Who is this nigga?" Steve. You was up here. Hey, L, you was up here with it and shit, nigga. Looking around and shit. My nigga, hold on, nigga. What is this nigga right here? What's going on here?
We got little man down there and shit.
No, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
Freddie stands, here goes. Older partners that put me on. Dog, they ain't putting you on game. See, that's the problem. Losers follow losers. You ain't putting you on game. They fucking you up. They got you looking at other men and their beard, and you're listening. Dog, what are they putting you on? What are you talking about?
Yeah, nigga, I would never cover my beard, so I don't even understand niggas do that. And this is what God's giving me, dog. So hey, this is me.
I'm growing old gracefully. Gracefully.
Yes. And guys, call up, man. Freddie P, you need to call up 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. He said, why do you guys think a man is a loser? Because he struggles with women. No, he's not. Listen, he's not a loser because he struggles with women, guys. Again, it's not about women. It's about his mindset. That's why he's a loser. His mindset is what makes him a loser. His mindset is the reason why he's struggling with women. But him struggling with women doesn't make him a loser. It's the mindset. This is what we try to get you guys to understand.
Yeah, let me say this, because guys got it twisted. Guys think because this guy over here is supposedly getting a lot of ass that he's successful with women, and then he's a winner automatically. And this guy over here, because he's struggling, he's a loser. No, it goes back to the mindset and how you think. The average guy right now, some of y'all watching, I hate to say, but it's true. Y'all have a fucked up loser's mentality. And this is why you keep losing in life, not because women don't want you, but because you don't want yourself. Right? Because the reality of it is, if you really thought you was him, if you thought you was that dude, you wouldn't care about what these other men are doing. Freddie P, bro, you are at spots with women around. Instead of hollering at women, you're watching men holler at women.
Right.
So there's something very hetero-flexible about that.
Well, Zach, if you think about it, most of these guys train themselves to do that. Okay, they're so used. Guys, before YouTube, there used to be a thing called seduction community, because I'm kind of old here, but they would watch people talk to women. And again, what does another man do?
908, you were on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name 8 City. What's up?
Yeah, hi, this is Doug, 31 New York City.
Oh, shit. What up, Doug?
Douglas!
Hey, Doug, what's going on? What do you want to hate on today? What did we do wrong this week? What's going on?
Hey, first I want to say hi to the panel. And
we don't say hi to each other, man.
It says hi, man. Come on, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So shall I continue?
Yeah, please go ahead.
All right. I have a question for basically Miles and Lucario. Why is it that, for example, right now callers will call in, and ask questions or have statements that will challenge your perspective. However, when you go on other big list podcasts, people also might disagree with you. You don't bring it up. Like, you don't challenge them, but you always challenge your callers. Why is that?
So if I'm on a podcast, am I coaching the person I'm on a podcast with, or am I coaching the people calling into my show?
You're on the podcast to talk about your perspectives. That's what you're on the podcast for.
So on a podcast with the podcast host asking us questions. Have you ever heard inconsistencies in our perspective according to the questions that were asked?
No.
Okay. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
I'm getting ready to tell you. Calm down, man. Calm down.
All right. I'm calm.
Who's gonna tell a man to calm down, dude? They'll fuck you up in that, dog. Come on.
Okay. Hey, Doug. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm calm. I'm calm, bro. Go ahead, Doug.
So basically, in a nutshell, when it comes to your callers, you want the smoke, but when it comes to other YouTubers, you don't want no smoke.
But bro, again, Again, it's two different.
And I have
Go
the
ahead.
receipt.
Go ahead.
I have the
But
receipt.
hold on, Doug. This is what you got to understand. There's no smoke. There's only teaching and learning. When a person calls into our show, they're calling in to get help from us. When we're on a podcast, the podcast is a broadcast for us to talk about the things we teach on our show. What is that like complicated for you to understand?
Yes, it is, because you, Lucario, specifically, when people really start to pick your brain, you get offended or you back off. When I put you in a corner, you back off, Lucario. That's what I'm saying to you.
What do I back off on? Give me an example.
All right. For example, you live a polyamorous lifestyle. You claim to be in an open relationship. You actually brag about, at times, being in an open relationship. So, a person like me who's not polyamorous, when I start asking you questions, oh, that's too much information. I don't want to talk about that. Yes,
What's the question that you asked that is too much information?
Okay, for example, you in a polyamorous relationship with April, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
You're scared now. If you want me to stop, just tell me to stop. If you want
me to... What are you talking about? Actually, we're not we're in an open relationship, but go ahead.
Okay, an open relationship. So you're okay with a guy busting his nut in your girl's April's mouth and then laying down her the next day and kissing her. Are you okay with that?
Wait, that's just...
Wait. Let me answer this question.
Did I tell you?
Hold on, let me... Doug, I'm trying to answer... Doug, do you want to talk or do you want to just do that? What do you want to do?
Can you tell... I want to tell Steve to shut the fuck up. I'm talking to Carl.
No, Doug, if you want to have this conversation, we can have this conversation. Now, where did I say, please show me a video clip where I said that I want somebody to bust in my girl's mouth and then me kissing her and doing all other stuff? Show me the clip.
You did not say that specifically.
Okay, so then what are you talking about?
Basically saying... All right, no, listen. I'm paraphrasing. You basically said you're okay with April goes fuck someone else.
Yes.
Because when other guys are in a relationship, when other guys are in a relationship with their girls and their girls fuck somebody else or dig someone else, the first thing you say, Lucario, why do you care? Why do you care?
Yeah, the question is, why do you care if you're in a relationship and you're in a monogamous relationship, right? And that girl fucks another guy. What are you supposed to do, Doug?
First of all, if I'm in a relationship and my girl fucks some guy in the club, it's over because she just...
Okay, so then Doug, what's the problem? That's what I'm trying to say. If you're in a monogamous relationship, right, you're supposed to dump your girl if she has sex with another guy, correct?
Yes.
Right, now, hold on. If you're in a non-monogamous relationship, right, and your girl fucks another guy, would you dump her?
A non-monogamous relationship, would I dump her? It all depends on...
No, that's why you fucking up. But go ahead, K-Zach.
So Doug, think about this.
Oh my God, not King Zach. Come on.
Hey. Douglas Vanderbeek, shut up. Be quiet. So, Douglas, listen. If you're dating a woman casually, we all know that more than likely she's having sex with other men. More than likely, she's having sex with other men when you're dating a woman you just met. What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference, Doug?
I really like to have this conversation with Lucario.
That's a good question. What's the difference if you're just hooking up or dating a woman, right? Let's say you fuck a girl tonight. How do you know that she didn't just come from sucking dick?
You don't know, Lucario. You have no proof.
Oh, so you're just not gonna fuck women, period? You're just gonna be celibate, never have sex with a woman, touch a woman, kiss a woman, nothing?
How fucking no? I get pussy every other 2 weekends.
Okay, so then you don't. So Doug, so you don't care if somebody busses in a woman's mouth and you make out with her. That's what you don't care about.
Listen, Lucario, all I'm saying is that
No. I'm just saying you don't care because you said you fucking all these hoes, right? So you don't care because you don't know. And check this out. This is the funny part. See, if with my girl, we communicate, right? We have certain ways we do things. With a random girl you're fucking, you don't have that with her. So actually, you're more likely to be kissing a chick in the mouth who got sperm in it than me.
Yeah, Doug, you called in a few times with problems with women, Doug. You know you have. But Doug, let me ask you a question. Be honest. I'm not gonna be yell at you, Doug. I'm gonna ask you a question. Doug, does Lucario force, push, or a narrative for all you guys to live his lifestyle? Yes or no? Does he say live his lifestyle, or does he say that the message he's trying to convey is that you are allowed to find who you are because your truth is inside of you? What does he do? Does he teach you? Does he teach you to live his lifestyle, or is he trying to change your mindset, sir? What is he trying to do?
Honestly, Steve, you're an unsuccessful YouTuber.
Sir, come on, Doug. I'm asking, sir. You the word, sir. Come on, Doug. Come on.
See, Doug, that's your problem. See, you try. See, Doug, this is why you fail, because you're trying to put your point across, and you can't even be consistent with what you're talking about. And the reason why is because you don't actually even believe what you're saying, and you're just saying shit because you're trying to get a gotcha moment. But you can't get a gotcha moment with niggas that have game, because niggas that have game stand on what they say and do.
Because Doug's the same guy that called everybody. Doug's the same guy that called my show having problem with women and shit. Doug called in having problem with women and shit like that. So Doug, I'm asking you a simple question, Doug. I'm asking you a simple question. Is Lucario pushing on you, sir, to have a relationship like he's having, or is he pushing you to change your mentality and your mindset? What is he doing?
No, the first thing you just said, that's what he does. He's literally pushing his propaganda.
Douglas, this is what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying, dog. This is why.
I have the proof.
What's the proof, Doug? Tell us the proof. Show us, please.
All right. So Lucario, the proof is you are pushing your propaganda, because when we call you and tell you that a girl has a high body count, you say it doesn't matter because April has a high body count.
Oh my God!
You won't work for us.
Come on.
So caller, how does it matter? Tell us, please explain. Because since I did it wrong, please explain to us why it matters so we can learn. Go ahead.
Because if you're trying to get in a serious relationship or marriage, being in it with a girl with a high body count is stupid as hell.
Okay, let's go with that now. Okay, so how do we find out if she has a high body count?
You can actually do investigative work.
God, man.
Listen, this is important, Doug, because we got to know her body count before we marry her, because it's very important that she has a low body count. So if it's very important that she has a low body count, we need to make sure that she actually has a low body count. So Doug, please tell us the step-by-step process of how to find out her body count so we can be accurate before we marry these women who have high body counts. Please, you have the floor.
Doug, I got you, man. Right on, bro. So basically what I do is, anytime I'm dating a girl seriously, before I really want to tie the knot with her, I look at her Facebook, and I also talk to the people that she went to high school with.
All right, Doug. You're holding the show. Doug, find a question.
Don't call it, because you know I like this bullshit. Don't do this. This is not right. You already know I like doing this stupid shit with y'all niggas. So just hang up. Doug, just hang up, please.
That's the final question. Doug, final question. You don't agree with Lucario's saying, yes, right? You don't agree. Am I correct? That's what you're saying. You just don't agree with his lifestyle, yes?
Some of the things I don't agree with, yes. Some of the things I don't agree with. Body count doesn't matter.
Wait, Doug. So if you don't agree, why the fuck are you listening then? If you agree with that nigga, why are you listening?
Some things I do agree.
No. Listen.
I'm trying to learn.
You're fighting the man. You're fighting a motherfucker who has more game than you have, and you're trying to tell him how to live his life? Man, come on, Doug. Come on, man.
Doug, you gotta hang up, man, because you know this is entertainment for me. You gotta help me, please. Just hang up.
By all means, I'll let you guys go, but
where's your father?
I just want to bring the smoke to you guys.
Where is your father? Where's your father, Doug? Where's your dad? Where's your dad?
Personal.
No, your dad failed.
He said don't get personal. Don't get personal. But
he's like, I'm gonna get personal with y'all, but I don't want you to get personal.
Get out of here, man.
Doug, you come on, Doug. Seriously?
Steve.
Come on, Doug. Where's your father?
You see, I know exactly why 50 not saying shit, because you know what, Doug, I'm gonna beat you a dude, bro. I'm gonna say.
No, I can't do it, dog. I just
my brother. Because you see, You see, I know exactly why you wasn't saying that, because niggas like that you don't talk to. Niggas like that.
I would never talk to him in real life.
Yeah, in real life you don't talk to niggas like that, bro. Straight up and down.
They just get the hands. That's it.
Yeah, dog. I don't like the way he came. Like, you know, dog, it's just like a certain level of respect that we gotta have for each other, right? So if you don't want us to bring that type of energy to you, and then you come and disrespect my bro up on here, like, you know, to me it's like you would that energy is online energy. These type of men I never see in real life. You know what I mean? They never come, and they always stay in their place. You know what I mean? Because they never come up out of their place, because they know there's a threat of violence when you speak like this to somebody, dog. Like, we're men. This is not, look, we don't have to be friendly. That's not we choose to be. And if you call into the show, you call in, like Lucario said, you're calling in to learn. You're not calling in to teach us. Right. So know your place. Know your role.
Challenging us. It's like, how you going to challenge us?
Let me say this, Miles. We good on calls right now? We good on calls right now?
Yeah, we good on calls. Yeah.
Okay, let me say this about that body count shit. Guys can say what they want. If you're worried about a woman's body count, you are an insecure male. So let's count the ways, right? Because this whole body count narrative, it's not based on nothing pragmatic or logical. It's strictly based on your feelings. And a lot of you guys, the reason why you're worried about a woman's body count, because you think that you're not going to be enough sexually. You think there's a good chance she met a man that's packing more than you, so you're intimidated by that factor. But also, for whatever reason, you goofy motherfuckers think that the higher a woman's body count is, the more that makes her likely to cheat. That don't even make no sense. The only thing that makes a woman likely to cheat is a woman who's already cheated before. A woman's body count literally has nothing to do with her ability to be faithful in a relationship.
And a woman is going to cheat because she don't believe in you anyway. I mean, if she felt like you're a man of value, the value outweighs her thought process of going to somebody else.
Yeah, because she don't want to lose you. She's like, shit, if I cheat on this nigga, he might get rid of me. And so let me not do this shit.
Let me not do this. If you was a man of value, she is not trying to cheat.
Exactly.
Says how to handle a woman's sexual feedback correctly. If she says it wasn't good at all, should I listen to her feedback to learn, or should I remain confident / arrogant that it's the best?
Oh my God, man, we can't be serious.
It wasn't the best for her because she told you it wasn't.
Right.
But here's the thing, guys.
Probably after.
Here's the thing: when you have sex with a woman, if you both are not mutually compatible, if there's no sexual chemistry, she isn't the woman you should move forward with. It's that simple.
Right. And on top of that, it sounds like you asked her, because most women ain't gonna tell you just straight up. You understand what I'm saying? So you probably was like, well, was it good? Was it good for you? That's probably what you was doing.
Was I big enough?
Yeah, did you come?
Oh man, did my cock feel good? Was I long enough? Was I like those colored boys? Did I feel good?
This nigga said colored.
It says, how can I improve my mindset from poor mindset to strong, tough, and better mindset? Is there practical ways? Get coaching, my brother.
Get coaching,
yeah. All right, so we got 337. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hello, it's Victor from France.
Victor from France.
What's up?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, and merci beaucoup, and all that other good shit. What's going on with you?
Croissants and all of that. Yeah.
Bonbons, wee, and all that good stuff. I don't know where that's from.
French got bitches, though.
They do. I mean, they're a little hairy, but yeah, they do.
Parlez-vous English? Parlez-vous English?
I don't mind a little hair.
All right, man. What's up, man? What's your question, man? Go ahead. And how old are you? How old are you, real quick?
I'm 23.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
23.
So I called in like last time. I had a conversation with Mr. Lucario and Steve, and it was about how to get out of a dry spell.
Oh, so I think I remember this guy.
I've been approaching and still not getting results. So I just wanted to know like how to, like, What kind of mindset do I need?
So wait, let me ask you a question. Who's coaching you right now?
No one's coaching me.
Oh. Isn't that interesting how, there's certain things that's not occurring because you're not getting coached? You see how that correlates? Like no results. Isn't that weird?
Tell me, when can a duck become a lion by himself? Caller, when can a duck become a Can you
hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
When can a duck become a lion on his own?
Never.
Well, then do the math, brother.
So why don't you get coaching?
Caller?
He was like, coaching, click. He's like,
hello?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, why don't you get coaching? Parlez-vous.
I don't have the money.
So do you have a job?
Hello?
Do you have a job?
Do you have a job, sir?
I know it's gonna sound like weird, but I'm actually homeless.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. What are you talking about?
No, I'm serious.
Oh, come on,
Wait up. You talking about wait. You talking about a dry spell for pussy? You got a dry spell for a roof over your head, nigga. Like
basically.
What's going on, dog?
How does he have a phone? If you're homeless, how do you have a phone?
At the airport.
How do you have a phone?
Well, sometimes I would find a quick job. I don't know how to say it in English, like black, like a quick job, real quick, and then for a long time, I don't have any other thing I could do to make money.
And let me say this, man. I always try to tell this to broke niggas, right? You have really bad dick if you're broke. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. I would never be broke with this pipe. I would never be broke with this pipe, dog. And I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. There, how many women out there are just wanting a man to just dick them down, and you are homeless, bro.
To get girls to give the pipe, though.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Let me just say. Let me tell you something. You can't be picky when you need a place to stay. Okay, you need to be out here.
That's right. I already found I found a girl one time, but she was kind of crazy, so I had to cut that shit off because
No, you don't have the authority to cut shit off, dog. You're not in that position.
I actually did.
Caller. If you had game and if you was a professional dick slinger, you wouldn't be homeless.
That's what I just said. That's what I said.
I ain't even hear it. I didn't even hear that. I was talking to my daughter.
Yeah, that's right. Zach, we on the same page, nigga. You should be piping bitches.
Yeah, but he always says leave them on the island and just give them one bottle of water.
One bottle of water, nigga. And I can drop like Terminator. I won't have no clothes, nigga. Within the first 15 minutes, nigga, I'm having clothes, and I ain't got to whoop nobody's ass for it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be outside.
Within the first 15, I'm taking a shower.
Hey, a shower, nigga. I'm gonna have a motherfucking robe, nigga. I'm gonna be walking around, nigga. I'm gonna be walking around like I got some shit, nigga. I'm telling you.
Wait, so hold on, Cole, are you sleeping in the streets? Like, where you like? Where you sleeping at, bro?
No, I go to the airport because it's open 24/7, and I get my rest there. And when I'm done, I come back to the city to find a job. That's what I do.
This nigga said drop like the Terminator, nigga.
The Terminator, nigga. Yeah,
so how long you been homeless, man? How long you been homeless?
It's been 2 years, but in between, I have
how long?
Friends. Who
no. How long you said?
Let me stay at the place and stuff.
No, how long have you been homeless? How long you said?
2 years. 2 years.
So nigga, you been on the street 2 years, nigga?
Caller, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have an ambition to have a place to stay, or are you one of those guys that are just okay?
Yes, of course. Yes,
you're
of
okay.
Course.
Showing that bullshit on here.
That's the land like that.
That's all like, hey, world, I'm here, motherfucker. I'm here.
Yo, caller. No, because I know some of you homeless motherfuckers is cool with not having bills and a place to stay and responsibilities, bro.
No. Oh, like that's staying in your comfort zone. I want to get out that shit.
It's been again. You focus on the wrong thing. Unless you gon' get a woman to put you up, bro. Come on, man. It's been 2 years and you can't find a place to stay. You don't have no skills. You didn't learn nothing in high school, so you could do a job consistently.
I forgot to tell you guys. I don't have papers.
Man,
like, I'm
listen, whenever y'all ready to hang up on this nigga, man.
Within 30 minutes, I will have papers. I tell you right now.
Are you a refugee?
How'd you get off the boat to fucking France? How'd you get to France?
Ain't no water over there. Motherfuckers, I don't know how you got there.
How did you get?
He had to walk a long way.
I know.
Yo, I don't understand this dude, man.
That nigga jumped about 1,200 fences.
So this nigga is homeless, ain't got no papers, and he think about pussy?
How'd you get past the border control?
I don't understand this shit, man.
Say that again, L.
No, he got no papers, nothing. He's sleeping in the airport. He thinking about pussy. That's crazy.
No, Latario, you said you still got desires, right? Even if you're homeless.
My desire
is to get some money, get a crib, get some clothes, take a shower, nigga. That'll be my desire. Like,
that's my desire. That's my desire, nigga.
Why don't you go to the Nigerian caller? Hold on, caller. Listen, caller. Is there a Nigerian embassy? Caller, listen, bro. Is there a Nigerian embassy there?
Yeah, there is.
Why don't you go over there and seek some assistance?
Yeah, I already did all of it. I'm already doing it. So I just like I need to wait, and they'll give me like a rendezvous and fix like the whole thing.
But nigga, think about it. You a man. How the fuck you get past this shit? How you get through that shit? That's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you though.
So caller. Is there a Nigerian community where you're at?
Caller?
Nigerian community?
Caller, listen, go into the airport bathroom. It's too noisy in the terminal.
Fuck.
No, I'm outside right now. I'm in the streets.
Caller, listen. Caller. Is there a Nigerian community there? I'm sure there is. Is there one?
No, I don't need that. I my mom, she lives here.
You got a mom that lives
there? Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. If you ain't got a place to stay and you got a mom, nigga, you done did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, like what did you do that you can't stay with why you can't stay with your mom?
Hello, I didn't do anything. I moved out by myself because I wanted to where we stay is like far from Paris. So I wanted to make money, so I moved to Paris. I found a job, I had a friend who was he had me at his crib, so I would go to work from his crib, but then because me, I don't have favors. I have to work like illegally. So sometimes when you work illegally, they might try to just not be correct. Like they don't pay you the exact money that they're supposed to pay you. So I had to go another job. And
caller. Bro, you cannot afford to be picky about what they pay you when you ain't got no papers and you homeless. You can't be picky.
The audacity of this nigga.
What if you working hours?
Unmitigated caller, this picky nigga, dog.
Yo, caller, you sound your story sounds really fucking crazy, bro. I don't know.
Right.
It sounds like you have an excuse for everything. It sounds like you have a fucking excuse for everything. Look, if you want your life to change your life. Okay, that's all I can tell you, bro. That's it.
I know.
You're a grown ass fucking man.
I know.
You're a grown ass man. You're fucking homeless, and you worried about pussy, and you're not trying to use the pussy to get ahead. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I would. I would have multiple bitches taking care of me.
You live in a fucking airport. That's bitches up and through this motherfucker, and you can't find a bitch.
Yeah, he on some guys must. Hey, Carl, you ever see the guys must be crazy? Watch that video, dog. The motherfucker walking around the jungle and shit. He find a way, dog.
You stupid. Ain't nothing but bitches moving through a fucking airport. Nothing but.
Yeah, and let me ask you, who do you have saved in your contacts in your phone? nigga, what's the contact list? Tell us who's in your contacts for your phone, dog.
Everybody, friends, family.
Why do you got all this family and people you're calling when you are homeless?
Oh my god!
Like I said, 50. I would have to like speak to you guys, like to explain, like
it's a choice. It's a choice, dog. It's a choice. That's what we're trying to tell you. It's a choice you're making. You're making this choice to be like this. You know, I had to come to grips. I had to come to grips when I got older that there are some people that just enjoy being free and being homeless. They don't want responsibility. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times they just live in a life of low level and just cool with poverty and cool with handouts. Yeah, I'm not that person though. You know,
nah, I'm not that person, man. I want kids. I want family. You know.
No, you don't. Because your choices thus far is of a person that's good with his lot in life.
Hello,
man, bro. Look. You gotta be better, bro. You just gotta be better.
I know.
Stop being so fucking worthless, bro. Stop being worthless, right?
How does he like?
Stop being worthless.
Hey, caller, you know how to make fufu. You know how to make fufu, caller. You can sell fufu on the street.
You can't do none of that shit. You
can sell fufu on the street. What do you eat, dog? No, you can sell fufu on the street. What do you eat, dog? What do you eat there? Like, how do you eat?
I eat McDonald's. I eat like chicken. You know, regular stuff, but. You know, I just, you know, try to get food how I can.
Are you like a pickpocket or something, dog? Or you running around?
Yeah. How you getting money? Where you get your money from?
I can't say it on here, but you know,
nobody. You're homeless. Nobody knows who you are,
bro. Hold on.
Why is this thing acting like somebody gonna identify him?
Hey,
what the fuck is up with?
Bro, hey, Steve, I was about to say this nigga's at glory holes and shit.
Are you prostituting yourself?
Yeah, but no. But all jokes aside, like I want to give my cigars to 1950, Lucario, Miles, like everyone on the panel. Like you guys be saying like real shit, like for real. Like respect.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you, and
appreciate you, brother. And get your situation better, man. Hey, use dick if you have it. Even if it's bottom of the barrel, my nigga. They'll buy you coats and jackets. Nigga, you can sleep here. You can stay the night.
Lucario,
you may have to spoon a bitch that look like a jackal. You know what I mean? But you gonna have to spoon her and you gonna have to be there and let her know you appreciate her time.
Do it. I'm gonna close my eyes and do it.
Hey, no, you gotta keep your eyes open, dog. Hey, you gotta look in their eyes.
Hey, fellas, it's 50 degrees out there, motherfucker. You better go find that big bitch. It's 50 degrees.
Hey! Shout out to the big ones, but I always say small ones too. We're gonna include them, nigga. There's a lot of small bitches out here lonely as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they are lonely, and they just need somebody to hold them.
Caller, all you gotta do. Go ahead, caller.
1950.
Oh my God!
Hey man.
No, you're not a silverback. You're more like a chimpanzee.
Nah,
guys,
call in. We got about 20 minutes left. Call in, guys. 647-9392. 647-9392. Go ahead and call in, guys, please.
This can't be real.
Isn't it?
He out there cold. It's cold as fuck out in France, dog. Man.
And let me tell you something, dog. I've never slept under the stars, nigga. I'm not a nigga that's gonna sleep under the stars. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you right now, man. I keep telling y'all this. My dad told me this years ago. He said, "Something ever happened to me, son, don't worry about me. Just drop me off at the club." That's exactly what the nigga said.
Right.
Drop me off at the club, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he gonna go through it.
He gonna get something.
It's raining on Monday. Shit, nigga. He gonna
Bro,
get through it.
yeah, niggas act like they never heard of a homosexual, bro. If you homeless, you can find a way.
Oh, wait, you got it.
647.
I'm just telling you right now, man.
647. 647. Could you turn off the show in the background, please?
Turn their show off in the background.
Yes.
We're real delayed.
Name, age, city. How can we help? 647.
Yeah, you talking to me, right? Just
Yes.
confirming.
Yes. 647.
No. I don't know what this is.
Yes, brother.
Your voice, dog.
Wanting to ask if the girl acts really funny, and you have to leave her. You have to break up with her.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, dog. I was about to do this, dog. I'm about to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on nobody's social media, nigga, listening to this type nigga, man.
I need alert callers. Alert. All right. We got 491. 491.
That was a universal decision, Miles. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Age city.
Yeah, so I'm calling you guys from Germany, actually. I've been following you guys for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I had a lot of.
How old are you? How old are you, sir? Name, age, city.
Yeah, so I'm calling you from Germany, from Hessen. I'm 30 years old. I'm originally from Jordan.
Okay.
And my name is Ahmed.
No problem. Thank you.
And
go ahead with your question, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just saying that I wanted actually to call you because I've been watching his videos lately, like old videos from 7 years ago and so. And he always talked about this, that whenever you do a move, that shouldn't be a thought until you actually get to interact with the woman and see her reactions. So you cannot get the thought of I need to do this and I need to do that after that and I need to seduce. And so I always struggle that every time I try to make a move, I try to plan it how it's supposed to be and what should I say. But I always kind of fall into this trap where like I put so much pressure on this and I end up fucking things up.
Okay, so what's your question ultimately? What's your question?
Okay, so the question is, should I be planning more or should I just should I be planning, like should I do list planning or and just let it flow how it flows or
planning for what? What do you mean by planning?
Like planning to, let's say I'm going on a date and I need to smash on this date, or should I just should this be a thought before I go into the date, or like does this like happen?
Okay, I see what you're trying to say. Okay, so this is the problem. The issue is you don't have a program. So you need to have a program and a structure of how you do things, and you do those things the same way all the time. And then if a woman doesn't fit into that, you get rid of her. If she does fit into it, then you can continue to see her and deal with her. That's really all it is about. So you see, you're trying to do a specific thing because you want a specific outcome, and you're trying to figure out if I do this or do that, is it going to give me the specific outcome that I want? You feel what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is that you need to have a standard and a structure of how you do things, period. And then what happens is you only deal with women who are, responding to your structure and your program. But go ahead, Kizaki.
So let me say this, caller. Let me say this. One of the things I've been saying lately is I assume nothing, therefore I expect nothing. So when I'm dealing with a woman, I'm not concerned with the outcome because I know exactly who I am and I know exactly what to do to get the desired outcome. So when I meet certain women, there are going to be certain women that are with it and certain women that are not with it. I'm not concerned about did I say the right thing or did I do the wrong thing, and that's why she's not interested. A lot of y'all too focused on the outcome. So what happens is you start overthinking it and you start thinking of ways to secure a better outcome instead of doing what Elle just said. Just Come up with a certain way that you do things. Be consistent about it. Never, ever, ever deviate from it. Ever, right? You stay the course. You stick to the script. And again, it's not about the outcome. It's not about the outcome. Because when you that dude, the outcomes are going to come. Right. It's not about trying to convert every woman that you're attracted to into a woman you can fuck.
So call it. Let me ask you a question. Are you there, buddy? Call, you there? Okay. You want to know why all the shit they're saying is not going to work? They said everything right, but you know why it's not going to work? Hello?
Why is it not going to work?
Okay. I'm going to ask you a few questions and I need you to answer. What's the plan on you loving yourself? What's the plan on you leading by example? What's the plan of you getting over fear? What's the plan of you getting over anxiety? What's the plan for you to create social skills? What's the plan for you being honest and transparent, not with a bitch, but with yourself? What's the plan for you being authentic for yourself? What are those fucking plans? Because everything they're saying is fucking right, but that shit don't apply to you because you don't even have no mental plans for your fucking self, big dog. So what are those plans? And go ahead and say, I don't know. So we can say, well, that's why. So you see what I'm saying, young man?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, okay.
For a while, I hated myself until I realized that whenever I interacted with women, I realized how much I hate myself. I didn't see that before because I realized.
So how are you gonna get women if you hate yourself? How can a woman love you if you hate yourself?
Exactly. I figured this out the hard way.
You haven't. But what's the plan? What's the plan? But what's the plan? You still haven't said the plan. What's the plan? All these motherfuckers on this panel have a plan. What's your plan?
The plan is I have a plan that I need to accept myself the way I am. That's the only way that I can love myself.
Oh my God, never mind.
All right, caller, I gotta let you go, man, because your international call is blocking the other calls from coming in. All right, so we got
just get coaching. Hit us off with some coaching.
Yeah, get some coaching. We got 682. You're on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name 8 City. How can we help you?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Name 8 City. How can we help you?
Bond, Texas, Houston, Texas, and my ex is just trying to.
How old are you?
I'm sorry, 24.
All right, go ahead. Your ex is trying to do what?
She's trying to be friends again, trying to reach back out to me, just try to be friends with me, and I'm really trying to cut it off all the way, but she's.
What do you mean, really trying to? You're a man.
So let me ask him though. Let me get some context on it. So why did you break up?
I cheated on her. Okay. So you cheated on her. She broke up with you, and then she's trying to be cool with you again. Correct? Did she do something wrong to you? Yes, sir.
Did she do something? Did she do something wrong to you?
Not really.
No, what's not really? Tell us. What did you think that she did wrong to you?
Honestly, nothing. I
right.
Trying to get past the fact that she wants to still be friends with me while
So I'm gonna tell you right now. Sometimes bad leadership, leadership from a man, actually, she probably doesn't know what good shit leadership is. So she's trying to get back to something that she was comfortable with. And what happens is the cycle's gonna happen again because you don't have no game. So you're gonna repeat the behavior of whatever leadership you had with her, and you're gonna further damage this woman for somebody else. So what you need to do is you need to let her know that as a man, you're not a man yet. In order for her to be in your life, you're gonna ruin this woman. This woman's probably a good woman for somebody else. And what you're doing is you're setting her back because you're so selfish. Because I'm sure this story's more than this. I'm sure you already smashed again and everything. I know there's more to the story, but what I would tell you is that until you accept who you are as a man, you will never ever be able to lead anyone.
Right.
So let me
go ahead, Kate.
Let me ask the caller this. So, because you said earlier that you're not trying to be her friend as if you have no control over what you decide to do. So, have you been having sex with her again since y'all been broken up?
Yes.
Yes, but she found out I was messing with someone else, and it was someone that I treated her.
Caller. Has it occurred to you possibly that she might want to get back in your good graces to do something to fuck your life up?
I thought about that too, Miles.
To get back at you for cheating on her?
How's she finding out though, Miles?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, and that's another thing. How is she finding out about all these other bitches?
I mean, it's this.
She went through my phone. Wow.
No, hey, no, man. See that Miles always that one question. Oh, you Ricky bitch.
Steve, undefeated.
Man, right there.
Undefeated. Caller. How old are you again, caller?
Oh my, 24.
I'm 24, sir.
Oh, you're 24. You're still kind of young, and you're still letting bitches run your life. So you have what they call the bitch ass nigga mentality. Now, please don't get in your feelings because I did not call you a bitch ass nigga. I said that you have a bitch ass nigga mentality. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I don't need any of the problems. I know y'all niggas be getting in y'all feelings and shit.
What my nigga May say? Nigga, I'm telling you the truth.
Don't run up on me.
Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. Ain't no other nigga told you the truth. So don't run up on me for telling you the truth.
Right. So how does a woman have access to go through your phone? How is this possible? You need to develop a program. You need to develop a standard, and the women in your life need to follow your instructions, not the other way around.
Let me say this to the caller. Let me say this. See, caller, I know what you did. I'm gonna tell you what you did. This is why I tell you guys, don't spin a block, don't recycle women. See, what you did was you picked up where you left off with her. Ooh. See, let's say for the sake of argument, hypothetically speaking, you decide to spin a block with an ex. I'm not talking about a woman you used to have sex with. I'm talking about an actual ex. The problem with you guys, if you're good, I would advise you not to do it. But the problem with you guys is you guys give your ex the same access to you that she always had. No, if you're going to fuck with her again, she goes back to the basement like a booty call. You treat her like that type of chick. You shouldn't be falling asleep over there. You shouldn't be sharing meals. You shouldn't be doing none of that shit you used to do.
But Zach, but wait, I get it if it's this, but call her. How many times has she dug in your fucking phone? Because this is not the first time. How many?
It was a bunch of times in our relationship.
Exactly. That's all. No, you know what? This is why the fellas blanking out their things like 50. They blanking out their screens and shit because they still call her. Call her. Look at what you're saying. Why do you fucking hate yourself?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you rewarding bad behavior? A woman looking through your shit and you're rewarding her? Fuck.
She treats you like a child. She's checking up on you, and you reward her with a dick, and you let her spend the night, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a woman you broke up with, and then she could just hop back in your life and start spending the night. So you could fall asleep around a woman that you cheated on that probably doesn't like you like that could possibly do something to you when you sleep. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you're living a very dangerous lifestyle. So understand, anything that we tell you, no matter how much it hurts your feelings or no matter how much it affects your ego, understand that same bitch that you allowing to sleep over, she could fucking murder you, my nigga. Yeah. She could murder you.
Yeah.
You understand? And this is the type of shit that y'all niggas get yourself into. And then y'all look at us like, yo, man, fuck them niggas. But you're doing it to yourself. Like Steve says, you hate yourself. You're putting your life on the line because you can't tell a fucking bitch no.
God damn,
and not only that, real quick, not only that, you guys are controlled by vagina. See, and I call her. I bet you hitting it raw and you skeeting in it, ain't you?
Ooh,
are you?
Be honest.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. You man, caller, get either get some coaching or just tell a bitch to murder you in your sleep. You'll be all right. All right. All right, later, bro. All right, so we got 719. You are on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name, age, city. All right, they hung up. We're guys. You guys be doing this shit to your fucking self, bro. I don't understand how y'all niggas do this shit. And then y'all have the audacity to get mad at somebody like Steve when he asks, "Why do you hate yourself?"
It's crazy, man. They just it's crazy.
647. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 647.
Yeah, hi. My name's Addy. I'm from Toronto, Canada.
All right, Addy, Toronto, Canada. How old are you?
I'm 29. In February, I'll turn 29.
Oh, that's great, man. Happy early birthday. Anyway, what
are we sure this is a man? What are your pronouns?
Oh yeah, no, my voice is just like a little sweet sometimes, so that's the thing.
Did he say sweet? Did he say your voice was sweet?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, you're suffering from bitch voice.
That's
a real disease.
My voice is a little sweet sometimes, but you know.
All right, caller, go ahead, bro. What's your question?
Yeah, my question is for Mr. 1950. I really appreciate his wisdom, so I would like to ask him. I was dealing with a woman, and she was much older to me, like in her mid-40s. And due to some stuff, I had to break up with her, and I moved out from her place, and I lived with her only for about 20 days. And now the sex was good, everything was very good, but she was sort of a controlling type, and she never really gave me any space or anything, and now she's trying to get back at me. And I'm in this dilemma of getting back or not, and especially with Mr. 1950 said that use your dick, it can get you ahead, which it very well can, and I'm aware of it. But this woman doesn't give me any sort of space whatsoever. So apart from the sex, which is very good, it is like a headache. So I mean, I don't know what's the way out. I'm really confused. I need some
Yeah. So I mean, first of all, man, you need some coaching because you probably moved in, and this woman's probably been displaying this well before you moved in. All right, so you don't have enough game to recognize how terrible this woman is. She doesn't respect you. She doesn't care about you. She is using you for whatever you are giving her, and I'm sure you can't recognize that. So my suggestion would be to work on your manhood. First of all, we gotta get away from that situation. Work on your manhood, right? Build yourself up as a man. Get yourself a program, some principles and standards. Because if you have any core to you, if you had any type of core, you wouldn't be in this situation. So you need to rebuild yourself. It has nothing to do with this woman. This woman is doing what you allow. And so because you allow it, you don't have any game. And in order to have a happy life, you need to be happy with yourself, and then you need to be happy with presenting yourself to the world where the world understands your principles, standards, and values. You understand?
I want to say this. Shut up. Look, I just said earlier before the caller called in that most guys are controlled by the vagina. Yeah. Now, peep what the caller said. He said this woman is controlling. Don't give him no. He named all this negative shit. But one thing that he named more than once was how good the sex was. So he is literally mainly motivated to take on the disrespect from this woman because the sex is good.
No,
so
sir.
Hold on. Let me finish. I'll get back. Hold on. So you're willing to compromise your standards, your integrity, your honor, and your dignity for some pussy. Go ahead. You got it.
Yo, caller. So wait. This good sex that you're having. How could you tell who's moaning, her or you? How can you differentiate moaning? Because it would get confusing for me, because I would imagine that your voice sounds the same as hers during sex.
No, jokes aside, I mean, I get the joke, but
no, that's not a joke. That is not a joke. You can't even tell the difference. We're talking about you, bro. This is not a joke. You need to. Hey man. Okay. Let me say this. And give me 3 things right now that you can take accountability for on why this relationship looks the way it looks. Give me 3 things.
Yeah, the biggest one would be that I did not have my shit together, and that's the main reason I moved in, because I had to. I didn't have any fucking choice at that time, and I literally didn't have my shit together. So I know it's about me, and the good sex part I mentioned because this woman said this tens of times to me. So it seems like she wants it even more. I mean, I couldn't care less. I don't really care. Like Sir was saying, you're there for the sex. I don't really care if I don't have sex with her. But she seems to want it even more. But then there are many problems which come with dealing with this woman, and I'm just at that stage. I don't know what the hell to do.
So you was in a position where you needed a place to stay, correct?
Sorry, yeah, that's correct. I needed a place.
Yeah, you needed a place to stay. So obviously you listened earlier and you resonated to what I said to the other guy. Sometimes you gotta use your stroke to see, but you also gotta have game. You heard Zag when he said it. You gotta have game and stroke. See, that's why we will never be without. You gotta have game. So you don't have game, and it seems like I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. There's no such thing as good pussy. And so let me tell you the difference. We create what we deem as good pussy.
Yes, sir.
Because we are the creator of it. Do you understand that? Do you understand is that what I find good, somebody else may not?
Right.
So we are the creators of what we find that's good. Do you understand that? So
yes,
what I'm trying to tell you is eliminate sex from here. Okay, just forget about it. If you're not getting your way in listening and her following your lead, if you're not getting any of those things, nigga, my dick wouldn't get hard. So I'm telling you right now, all this abuse that you've been taking for yourself, it's a lot of abuse, dog. Because I'm talking about abuse to yourself. She has nothing to do with what you got going on, bro. You need some game. You need some coaching immediately. And I know you needed a place to stay. So when you need a place to stay, you need some game. You need to come in there and you need to dictate. That's why they call it dictate. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So they call her. So what was this thing she was doing that was that you was like, oh, she's not giving you any space, or like what was she doing that was bad or whatever you would consider?
Yeah, just trying to be with me all the time, like except for her shifts when she's working. Apart from that, there are 24 hours in a day, and it seems that she wants to, spend all the time, and it started to become a headache very soon. And I realized that, but I just didn't, I needed a place badly. And this woman is, just keep in mind, she's an experienced one. She's almost 20 years older to me, so she has experience game. She's been married 3 or 4 times, and so I mean, I'm like, she's at a different place with experience and all that.
So caller, real quick, let me say this: the reason why she enjoyed having sex with you because she enjoyed dominating you.
Basically,
yeah, for real.
I'm telling you, that's what that was. She enjoyed you, the little boy toy, and this is why she was basically controlling you. And she said, "You're going to be in-house dick.
Right?
Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing. When I come home, I want you to give it to me." That's what you were.
But listen, caller, listen to this, man. Listen to this. You claim that you could, as far as the sex, you can take it or leave it, correct?
That's absolutely right.
Okay,
yes.
okay. And you also said that the reason why you mentioned it was because it seems that she's the one that can't do without it, correct?
Yeah, that's what she told me, and that's what I think.
All I need is a yes or no. That's fine. So listen to what. So listen here. So you see, this is how much of a loser's mentality that you have. You don't even realize when you have leverage,
right?
And you're still being controlled by the woman. If she wants you that bad, that means you have something to leverage. Even so, you are there. You see, a part of the reason why you're in the trouble that you're in is because you look at the fact that you didn't have a place to stay and you think your value is low.
Right.
You don't understand that the fact that she gave you a place to stay, plus she finds you desirable, puts you in the power position. This is why you need coaching. You need to get with one of us on the panel so we can show you how to discover your own value and to understand the perspective of your own value. And then from there, you'll be able to, like 1950 say, to dictate the situation. She's not the one in power, bro. You think she's the one in power because you don't like yourself. You don't think you have the value. But she's actually telling you that you have the value. You just don't know it.
Yeah, and if you're struggling with coaching, then if you're struggling with coaching, man, if you dictate, she will pay for it.
Basically, right? See why game is important, guys? Because it's like notice with his situation, you see how Miles was able to give him game based on his particular situation that he didn't even see in the first place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is what you guys gotta understand. Terrible. Man.
Yeah, so caller. Here's the thing, and to Miles's point, the fact that she can't get enough of you sexually, you can literally, and shout out to 50, you can literally dictate the terms and conditions as to how she can continue to get access to that thing.
Exactly.
But like, look, this is what we're gonna do going forward. I'm gonna stay with you. You still gonna cook when you get home, and just to be waiting for you.
Zach,
Right.
stop, Zach. He ain't that guy.
He's a that guy. But see, this is why we tell y'all, just because a nigga's fucking, that don't mean he got game. Do you see what I'm saying? This is a perfect example of what we're talking about.
Caller, look, one thing we got to do once you start getting coaching is we got to learn how to put some bass in your voice, nigga. Because listen, you cannot dictate nothing.
Listen, when you come home, you have to cook for me, and you have to do everything that I say, because I will not give you the dick. I will not give you this dick unless you listen to me.
Could you imagine you on top like this? Hello,
I'm like even Michael Jackson knew when to put the bass in the voice. You know what I'm saying?
And he could, Michael Jackson could when he got mad at you.
Is this mine for now? Is this mine for now?
I'm about to come.
Because you know, even though Prince dressed how he dressed, when that nigga talk, you heard the bass. You feel what I'm saying?
And you knew Prince was not playing. I mean, that nigga was. Hey.
No, but seriously, call it. Like, honestly, like, we're gonna have to like work on your authority and your ability to speak with authority. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, your voice sounds however it sounds, but you have to understand your value, brother. You really have to understand your value and learn how to speak in a way that the woman understands your value. Because there's a thing that I like to say: a woman should believe what you say, but also believe in what you say. Do you understand? And the only way she's going to do that is if you believe in it.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah, I do understand that, yes. But also one more thing to keep on the sideline was that this one was not really submissive. Although we
already know that.
No, caller. This is what you got to understand. You were submissive. That's why she wasn't submissive. Does that make sense?
That's fact.
So if you were dominant, she would have been submissive. But you took the submissive role. That's why she was dominating you. You see what I'm saying?
So caller, is this woman still wanting to deal with you?
Oh, yeah, that's what it seems to me. But yeah,
are you still homeless? Who you staying with right now?
With my auntie.
Stay with your aunt, bro.
Bro, this is sad. We got a lot of homeless niggas to call in today. This is the homeless show.
What's going on, man?
Stay with your aunt and get your life together, bro. Get your life together.
How you doing again, Fifth? How you doing? He's stroking. How's it sound, Fifth? Fifth, how's it sound?
Hey, is this my pussy for now? Is this my pussy for now? Do you want it again? Man, hey,
let me
back. Oh yeah, turn over. Can you tell a bitch to turn over? First of all, you should never tell a bitch to turn over. I mean, you got to throw her leg to the right or left.
Flip over. You grab the leg. You flip it. You push the back down.
Hey, you'll push back down. I like to slang that motherfucker like this. Turn it, and then as soon as they're turning around, trying to put it up a little bit, you spank that ass like this. Motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh man, my man said, "Hey, where are you staying now?" He said, "My auntie." All right, caller. Hey, listen, man. Understand your value, bro. Understand that without us, women are lost. You understand? And unless you understand that, the woman will always take the lead. You understand? Because somebody has to lead. So if you don't understand your role as leader, then they will take the role. You understand that?
He was a sex slave. That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
She probably had a nigga chained up. What he was. If he probably had that nigga chained up with a collar, the nigga had the red ball in his mouth and the whole nine.
With a leather mask. Nigga with bat ears on it. Nigga with.
You remember the group in Pulp Fiction? They put him in a box. They pulled him.
Oh, that nigga came home and she was like, "Oh no, drop them draws."
All right, caller. Hey, listen, but seriously, get with somebody for coaching. All right, man, we're serious. Because you understanding your value is the most important piece of the puzzle. All right.
Drop them draws.
Oh, okay, caller. All right, yeah, all right, he's gone. All right, shit, that's about it. Kill these lines.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with a voice like that, you need some serious coaching, my nigga. You better your Mac game. You gonna have to sound like motherfucking Bishop Don Juan or something, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, your tone and everything, nigga.
Yeah, so let me say this. I'm gonna get back to the title, man. Here's how to make your move. Excuse me, how to move on after a breakup. Okay, here's the thing, and this is what I noticed with some of my clients, especially for you people that have been in long-term relationships or marriages for like 10 plus years. A lot of you guys lose yourself in these women. And instead of you having your own separate identity, you become known as Sarah's boyfriend. This nigga's yeah. Your identity is Sarah's boyfriend or Jessica's husband. That's your identity. So what happens when you guys hit the dating scene again as single men, you don't know how to move because everything you did was centered around Sarah or Jessica. And you lost yourself, right? And guys, when you get into relationships, you never lose yourself in the relationship or in the woman. You always keep your own identity. Shout out, Miles, your masculine identity. You keep that at the forefront of whatever you do. The woman should work around that, not the other way around. Yeah, I got
Facts. Exactly. Yeah, man. We got any questions y'all want to get to or anything like that?
Let's see. We got question wise. We have question wise. Wait. We got Cal. We did this one. Sexual feedback. We did that one.
Oh yeah, we did that one. Yeah, we did that one too.
Okay, let me see. Good. Yeah, guys, got a quick question. Ask a question before we wrap it up. I'm trying to see it, man. Yeah, guys, I'm just scrolling up and see if I grab a question. That's lines are down. No more questions. I can't see. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see. Yeah, so.
All right, so guys, y'all got anything coming up this week? Any shows coming up? Anything y'all doing?
I got some serious premieres coming out, man. I got a lot of premieres this week, man. I do a lot of more uploads now, but I'm really, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the groove of giving out free game right now. I don't know, like I've been like this week, dog. I'm telling you, y'all need to tune in 1950.com. Nigga, like I got my shirts coming out, but the YouTube channel is about to go crazy this week. He's about to teach you some real shit, man.
Yeah, I'm dropping some. Yeah, I'm doing something tonight on why women don't text back, but I'm also gonna do game time. So allow the guys to call in and talk to a woman to see what they're doing. So they got a chance to talk to a woman just to see where their mouthpiece is at.
All right, that's what's up. All right, guys. So make sure you get with Mr. 1950. He giving out that free game. Get with Steve the Dean. You know what I'm saying? He got stuff going on why women don't text back and all that shit, man. So for you guys who always wondering why a bitch do what she do, y'all better get with that. And in the meantime, guys, make sure you go to The Man Mindset. Get with Steve the Dean. He got other shit for you, man. And keep in mind, holiday season is coming up, so we got a lot of stuff on the horizon for you guys. Make sure you go to Manhood is a Skill Set. Get with K Zaggin to get some game from him. Go to badboymembership.com. Get with Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and then to masculineidentitymembership.com or masculineidentity.com. Fuck with me if you want some soap. You know what I'm saying? If you want some game, if you want to get on the membership, I got the Zoom calls every night, Monday through Saturday, 11 p.m. And then also go to Mr. 1950 and get the candles. You know what I'm saying?
Silverback.
There you go. Silverback Seduction. Also, go to Gateway to Game and get on that Silverback membership, man. And that has been the Real Game No Theory panel. We appreciate everybody for calling in. Even you,
Bang, bang, Niner game. Let's get it.
Gang. Get out here, man.
Shout out to all the footballers out there, man. Football fans and shit. You know what I mean? You know, we appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to Renee P, April MC, and all of you moderators.
For real. All the moderators. Yeah.
Facts.
You know, keeping it tight, man. Getting the freeloaders out of there, getting the bitch ass motherfuckers out of there. We appreciate y'all, and it's a beautiful thing, man. God willing, we'll be here next Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time. All right. So that has been Real Game No Theory. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Peace. We out. We out.